Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. And this is going to be a tier list of different controllers. Um, Sorry that this is coming late. I was trying to make a tier list every single month, but then I kind of fell behind. I meant to make it last month, but then I wasn't able to because I got busy with schoolwork. I meant to make it earlier this week, but then I wasn't feeling too good. But yeah, now we're doing it now. So it's Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation controllers, and also some like Sega, like the Dreamcast. I see. Um, but yeah. Anyway, before we get started, these are all my opinion. Feel free to voice your opinions in the comments down below, as long as you're staying respectful of uh other people's opinions and stuff like that. And any controllers that I have not used or like haven't used enough that I think that I can properly rank it, I just won't put in there. And finally, sorry in advance if my thumb is blocking the camera because it's in a really awkward spot. But with that all out of the way, let's get right into this. Okay, so Joy-Cons, right off the bat, they're a pretty expensive controller. Although it is like two in one, so it's like a cool thing about it is that because most times when you get a console, it only comes with like one controller most times. So then it's like if you have like two people, um, then you can't play multiplayer games until you get another controller. But like in this case, it's like that's not the case because you can just use two, but like sideways. That being said, though, it is still pretty pricey. It does get drift and a bunch of other problems too. Um, but yeah, with that out of the way, oh yeah, and it's uncomfortable to hold after a while. That too. So it's pretty small, especially if you have like big hands. Anyway, I'd probably put it in high B or low A. I'll put it in high B for now. Um, Xbox 360 controller. I grew up, well, I'm still growing up, but my first video game consoles of those, the Xbox 360 was one of them. Um, so there's still a bit of an obvious bias, but it's a pretty solid controller though. The way the battery pack like sticks out, it makes like a perfect, it kind of like a grip hole for your hands, like that combined like with the controller's like handles, I guess. Yeah, it's a pretty nice feeling. Pretty satisfying grip. That being said, I'd probably put it in high A, maybe even low S, but I'll see where I rank everything else. I've never used the Duke SNES controller. Uh, what's it called? It's not the most comfortable, but it's not the least comfortable either. I'll put it in B. I might move it down to C, but it's like again, I'm like it just depends on where I rank everything. Anyway, PS4 controller. I honestly didn't think I was gonna like it that much back when I first had the PS4 because it's like the main thing that turned me off kind of was like the touchpad, because it's like why would I really need a control? I'm like a button that takes up like half the face of the controller, like not half, but a pretty good amount. But honestly, it's not that bad. It doesn't make too much of a difference. I'd probably put it in A as well. Uh, we can put the controllers that I can't rank down here at the bottom. I have help and add started, I think. Anyway, um, so I don't think you guys heard that, but basically it's like an ad started and like it made a little like noise in the background. But I don't think you guys heard that. Anyway, I haven't used the Sega Genesis or Dreamcast controllers. So you can just put those down here. A Wii U Gamepad. Very unpopular opinion, I think. I think the Wii U Gamepad is the most comfortable controller I've ever held personally. It's like uh people say that it's big and clunky, and it's like that is true, but honestly, it's like I'd rather have something that's like bigger and like easier to hold than something like the Joy-Cons that are like smaller and like I'm like cramping my hands for like hours on end, just like because games are supposed to be like a way to like sit down and like have fun and like relax and stuff. So yeah, I guess one bad thing about the Wii U gamepad is that its battery life is not super long, but yeah. I guess it's like if you're close enough and in a place where it's like a charging cable would not get in the way, and like it's not too bad. I have not used PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 controllers. I think I have to switch like swapped around. I mean, I might have used the PlayStation 2 controller before, but if I have, it was only like once, like a long time ago. I haven't used this, or like at least not enough. Um, PS3 controller, I've used it enough. I think I could properly rank it. It's pretty similar to the PS4 controller. Um, I'll put it in high B, I guess. I might move it up to A. Who knows? GameCube controller, pretty good. I got one of these for Smash Bros. When I first started playing on the Wii U. Um, I got two actually. It's pretty good. I put it in A. Um, NES controller. I don't think I've actually ever used one before. I just thought of that right now. So we got five left. N64 controller. I've never used it, but personally, I think I like as someone who's never used it before. I think that if I had ever used it, I'd probably put it like in C or D, just because like its layout just looks really like weird and unnatural. But again, I haven't used it before, so. Another Xbox controller. I don't think I've used this one either. Is this the PS3 controller? It's hard because like they look similar. Or is that because like it's a wireless one compared to a wired one? Either way, if this is the PS3 controller, I'm putting it there. This one has a wire, so I'm just gonna put this down here because I don't know what the exact difference is. Anyway, that leaves two left. The Xbox One controller, it's pretty good. I'd put it like over here, and also like these aren't like one's better than the other, So it's like I'd say that these are all pretty like even, kind of. Um, Finally, the Wii Remote and Nunchuck. A very obvious bias since it's like the Wii was my first ever console, but I'd probably put it in S. Although it's like without the nostalgia bias, I'd probably put it like an A, but I'll leave it an S. So C and D are kind of empty, so maybe I'll kind of move some around a little bit. And I can go and see. I haven't used the GameCube controller in a while, uh, but for now I won't move it down to B. Uh, I don't want people to get too mad. But yeah, I think that's pretty much my list. Um, yeah, I'd say that this is either like in C, like high C or low B, maybe. It's not very uncomfortable. It's just like, yeah. I mean, like, I guess it makes sense when it's a controller that's from like 30 years ago. But yeah, anyway, this is my list. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave how you would rank these controllers in the comments down below. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye.